I'm interested because I'm just a writer, and these kinds of things interest me. How much did the hog cost to buy?
$200.
So Sharon, you were the person in the story about the skillet incident, and tell me about the skillets. You put them away. You have a boyfriend. What's this again?
We've been together for a year.
So he passed the skillet test.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great big family size cast iron. The sword stretched it.
I would never have to use a skillet on him. He doesn't drink.
Yeah.
He's very nice.
Yeah. Just for the viewers who enjoyed the story, how big was the skillet that you used on?
12-inch skillet.
12 inches, okay. And was it an iron one?
Yeah.
The ones you have to cure? Do you cure your skillets?
Yeah.
How do you cure a skillet? I have a skillet at home and haven't cured it in a long time.
Clean it.
Uh-huh.
Don't use abrasive cleaners.
Uh-huh.
I use salt.
Salt?
Salt. Put salt in the bottom of it.
Uh-huh.
Scratcher.
Uh-huh.
And after you get that done, you put a light coating
Not completely, but
of,
Yeah.
it'll lift.
you can use oil, but I prefer bacon grease or lard. You put the skillet in the oven at 350 degrees for an hour.
Okay. The skillet's ready to go after that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We
so
always put ours out on the fire outside.
Yep, you can do that.
you set it on the fire
Yeah, just
after you put the lard on it or something? Or?
No, I just put it out there and let it burn.
just let it burn. Get that fire to going good and sling that skillet right in there and just let it burn up.
Does he have a name?
Most people do a name. Your pig, porker.
I was asking you about the hog, what the hog's name was, and you said, what happened to the hog?
We shot it.
You shot it.
Shot it.
What'd you
That's
shoot
one of my
it with?
favorites. The guys
A 22.
A 22? Uh-huh. And then?
Then you cut its throat. Then you cut its jugular vein. And then you make sure you get its head downhill so it bleeds out. It's got to bleed out. Put it up on it's called a gambling stick.
A what?
Gambling stick?
A gambling stick.
Yeah. It's just a metal rod, got 2 hooks out on it. And you cut in the back legs, you cut through the tendon, the Achilles tendon back here. You cut through that, stick a hole through there, and you hang it up with that because this will not break.
The tendon?
The tendon will hold any weight that hog's got because it's walked on it all the time. So you hang it up with that, and you start I start at the leg and come down to the middle. And you cut around the anus. And then you make a little slit down like this way. Then you reach in and you get a hold of that and you tie a string around that so nothing can come out. And as you work down, you do the same thing with the penis because you don't want that urine to spill out on your meat because it's not good. And then you keep cutting down the middle and you all the way around the hog. You just keep coming down with it.
Are you gonna butcher a hog?
Yeah,
She's talking about it. She butchered the hog in the skillet video. So she's telling me how to do that. I've always wondered.
and you take all the skin off of it.
Yeah. How do you do that? How do you take all the skin off a hog?
Well, you get a piece of them up there at the leg.
Sharon, where I'm from, we eat the skin.
Oh, I would too if I cook it in my beans.
We crisp that stuff up. It's called crackling.
Uh-huh. Well, it's good in cornbread too. But you take your knife, you have to have a sharp knife. And like your fingers real well. Keep them out of the way. And you just start stripping that down. Just like you skin a squirrel or a rabbit or, you know, only they're easier. When you get it done, you move the skin out of the way, throw it over there in a pile, and you start up here and you cut and you come down like this. You cut that right down across the center like this way. Now, there is a debate whether you should start at the neck, because the neck's down there.
Okay, he's hanging.
It's hanging there.
Yeah.
To start down here and cut up so everything just falls out.
Right, all the innards.
Because if you're coming down this way, come down about halfway, right before they're going to spill out on you, and then start up like that way, and then they just fall down.
So you don't have as much of a mess, is
No.
what you're saying?
But if you forget on what you're doing, or new people learning, and they start up there and they come down, and all them things comes out, all them guts and innards comes out on them, they'll learn.